Hey girl, hey, it's Nyx LeRae, and I'm here with Miss Jacklyn Dior from Dessie's Drag Race Season 18. How are you doing tonight, Miss Jacklyn?
I'm doing well, girl. How are you?
I said it once, I said it twice, I'll say it again. I'm alive, mama, I'm alive.
Yeah.
So I have worked with you previously. I have known you for a couple years. I can't tell you enough how excited I am to see you actually come. And I remember telling you, bitch, you need to do Dessie's. Like, I remember telling you that way before you did Drag It On. Why did you take your time going through different competitions before you actually went to Dessie's? Is there a specific reason, or it just happened like that?
Well, first and foremost, my day job prevents me from doing a lot of things. So I have to be really careful with what I choose to do and the time commitments that it takes. And so Dessie's was something for me that it had to be at a time where I could fully commit, because I didn't want to do something that I didn't feel like I could do full out.
Right.
Drag It On was on Thursday nights, and so I felt like I could do that one pretty well. And I felt like I did pretty successfully at it. There are things I wanted to do differently, but you know, that's something you learn. I just recently finished up Slay with Roxanne Collins.
Yes.
That was on Sunday nights. So again, it was one of those times where I could actually commit to doing it because I didn't have much going on Sunday evenings. And when Clay approached me about Dessie's Season 18, he let me know that it was going to be over the summer. And so it was perfect. It fit right in at the end of school for me. So I was able to kind of step in and go, I can do that this time.
That's awesome. Do you think like you have something to bring? You might have. Honestly, I know like your brain. I don't know all of it, but I know like your range as an entertainer. Like I know the different fucking tricks that you have up your sleeve, girl. Like don't try to play me. I got my eye on you. But is there something specific you want to like show the audience from Dessie's Drag Race or the judges?
I think it's been a Jacklyn has definitely been a discovery for me. Every time I do something different, every time I try something, I'm trying something different. I'm experimenting with my performances. So I'm typically a live singer. I love to sing live, and so I've done everything from country, mixing in, live singing with lip sync, to kind of give a different feel. I've definitely done lip sync when needed, or when I want to do something different for me, because I felt so much more confident singing the song, because I would find myself singing along with it anyways.
Right.
So for me, lip sync was always singing live. So it was just easier for me to go right into singing live, but learning to be better at my lip sync, learning to emote more. I want to bring more of what I've learned and continue to learn to Dessie's this season.
I love me a group challenge. I love getting a chance to work with you guys. Is there anything that you have, any questions you have for me? No?
Honestly, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I had the privilege of going through season 16 with April Collins, and
right.
so I actually helped her through the whole process. I made most of her outfits that she wore for the season, so I got to see a lot of the challenges firsthand, and then she asked me to perform in several of them. So not only was I making the outfits for it, but I was also participating with her.
So you feel like you've already like made kind of like a mark?
Well, not really. I don't know. God, no, I haven't made a mark. Let's be real clear. I was in the background. But I mean, I got to.
Sickening.
Oh,
Everything.
But I mean, you know, that's one thing is like I got a grasp of what Dessie's is before, you know, performing myself, before competing myself. And so for me, it's more or less, you know, getting to see how we all work together. Because, you know, the dressing room is a whole different place when everyone's in there together. And attitudes come out, and personalities come out, and, you know, it's like we all have to work together, we all have to share that space. And even though we're competing against each other, it's creating those interpersonal relationships with the other competitors that I'm looking forward to. Because for me, coming from the outside of drag, for the most part, I know I've only been performing for 3 years and really only consistently for the last year and a half. I'm still meeting a lot of queens and getting to work with new people and getting to share my life experience with other people, because my life experience is completely different than most of the people will be competing against and competing with, just because, you know, I'm a teacher.
Right.
And I've been in a career for the last 13 years. And so really, I mean, I've come to the drag game late compared to most people. So I mean, I'm learning still.
It's better late than never.
Well, true.
I mean, that's true. And like I said, like it doesn't matter what age you start drag, like you still have every opportunity to learn, have every opportunity to grow, become the best drag entertainer that you can be. And there's people who've been doing it for 20 plus years that are still learning new shit every fucking day. You know, so drag is an ever-changing art form, and I think that's another reason why a lot of us have the draw to that. Because I think it's gonna be super fun working with someone who's so unique, like you are. And I told you earlier, like, the bearded community, the bearded queen community wasn't necessarily as big a couple years ago, just like the male entertainer and the king community. So it's really satisfying to see that grow over the last couple years. I mean, we started with Blackberry. She was one of the biggest bearded queens that we had in Houston, and she won a season of Dessie's Drag Race. And since then, we've had the chance to see a lot more bearded queens come on stage and really show what they have. And they're all different. They're absolutely all different. So I think being a bearded queen doesn't categorize you as bearded queen. You just have a beard. Like, yeah, like that's it. Like, you just have a beard. So that's going to be really...
We're all entertainers in the end.
Exactly.
I never realized
That
she
is
had a
the
beard.
smartest thing that you've said all night.
Oh.
Oh my.
I don't even think
I just never noticed she had a beard until you just said that.
Oh, I thought you looked at her and said I never noticed you had a beard.
I'm leaving.
Absolute
I'm
shade.
done.
Absolute
The
shade.
shadow game, girl.
Girl, I shaved that off 3 minutes ago, okay?
That's not that good.
You'll grow it in about 10 years. Once you go through puberty, you might have a beard. Well, Jacklyn, I'm so excited to work with you. I can't wait to see what you put on stage. And girl, maybe we'll be in the finales together.
Yeah.
Make my clothes.
Make my clothes. I like it. Make my clothes. Alrighty, guys.
Yes.
Well, you better catch us out at Rich's on Monday night starting June 10th for Dessie's Drag Race. It's hosted by the one and only Dessie Love Blake. And this is Miss Jacklyn Dior. You can see her starting June 10th every single Monday.